Tian Manzer is one of the most history-oriented people at North Central High School. She seeks out new knowledge and understanding constantly. Her thirst for knowledge is never quenched. In addition to taking social studies courses all 4 years at North Central, she has completed an advanced history track with the most rigorous courses possible, like AP Human Geography, AP United States History, as well as AP World History, and currently AP Comparative Government. Tian has worked hard to become a scholar of social studies and has pursued excellence in her ability to consider the world around her and the many different facets of it. She has truly gone the extra mile in her efforts to understand our world and the issues that it faces and how humans have solved problems throughout time. As Mrs. Peterberg, her AP Human Geography teacher, stated, Tian has an inquisitive mind and is always up for a challenge. Her desire to learn and apply what she has learned is unprecedented. Her contribution to her classes, her effort to master material, and her willingness to go the extra mile in all of her social studies courses makes her very deserving of the 2019-2020 Social Studies Student of the Year Award. Alyssa Tony's work in social studies begins with a 4-year commitment to social studies classes. All 4 years she was enrolled in the hardest social studies classes at North Central, including AP Human Geography as a 9th grader, AP World History, AP United States History, and currently AP Comparative Government. Thus far, Alyssa has received the highest score of 5 on all of the advanced placement social studies exams associated with those courses. Having recently taken the exam for AP Comparative Government, it is a safe bet that she performed at a high level on that assessment as well. As a true historian and student of the social sciences, Alyssa finds a unique joy in learning about the past. Her ability to deeply evaluate all historical questions is not only present each and every day in class, but more importantly, she is a person who applies her knowledge to the world around her. According to Mr. Knight, her comparative government teacher, Alyssa is just a pure pleasure to work with in all regards, and she is by far the best senior in this year's comparative government class. The solid commitment to learning each and every year in her classes and a demonstrated understanding of the past, Alyssa Tony is incredibly deserving of the 2019-2020 Social Studies Award. Dallas Smilden is the type of student that teachers dream of. He is diligent and follows through on every task to the best of his ability. He has a growth mindset and realizes that he can achieve at high levels because he knows that learning is a process, and sometimes that process takes a long time. He's an enthusiastic learner who eagerly dives into challenging tasks while positively supporting his classmates to be the best they can be. As a student who was added to AVID as a senior, Dallas adopted the AVID way overnight. Whether working hard in rigorous classes like AP Literature and AP Comparative Government, or leading his tutorial groups by questioning his classmates so they could find academic success, he became the model AVID student. We know that Dallas will find success no matter the endeavor and are so very proud to have called him an AVID student, even if for a short time. Congratulations, Dallas, someone who is very worthy of our being the 2019-2020 AVID Student of the Year.
Good day. It is my pleasure to speak to you all today about a young man I have known since he was only 6 feet tall. I could spend a very large amount of time extolling the virtues of Jet Street, but he would not enjoy that, which kind of makes me want to do it anyway. Instead, I'm choosing to share a few of my fond memories of him as he heads to UW in the fall to pursue electrical and computer engineering. First, the time he kindly offered to suggest some books I could read to extend my knowledge in my content area. He was being sincere and encouraging me to continue to learn, which is something I believe in wholeheartedly, and as an aside, they were some pretty great reads. 2, helping guide new members of our Cyber Patriots team through the process of going from cybersecurity noobs to successful competitors in the state and national arena. He's been a driving force behind knowledge development, which has allowed his team to earn first place in state and place in the top 100 teams in the nation out of a total over 7,000 plus this year. 3, 4 years of him in my class or extracurricular activities where he was forced to tolerate my stories and tangents, ask questions to make all of us think and wonder, explain things to us when we as a group were struggling with difficult concepts, and explain to me when he was joking, which I actually knew 90% of the time. 4th, asking him to participate in icebreaker activities, which he enjoys almost as much as I do. Jet is someone who's willing to work to gain knowledge and experience when many others would say it's too much of an effort. He'll listen to feedback and take it for what it is worth. He has a great sense of humor that allows him to make people feel at ease, and he can laugh at himself when it's necessary. He's well versed in a variety of technological aspects, but has the good grace not to make people feel uncomfortable or completely obtuse when he's talking to them. He's approachable and clever, and I will genuinely miss both his wit and his wisdom when he no longer graces the halls of North Central. All of these things combine to make him the outstanding senior in the area of computer science for the year of 2020. I'm confident he will find immeasurable successes in his future, and I hope he will look back on his time at North Central with fondness. We will miss you, Jet.
Good evening. It is an honor for me to introduce the Business and Marketing Student of the Year, Christina McCarty. One of Christina's career goals is to open her own business. If what she did with the DECA store is any indication of her creative skills, she is certain to have a promising future as an entrepreneur. Christina, along with one of her classmates, Stylene Shope, spent many hours this summer redesigning the DECA store, selecting and ordering products, and learning how to maintain the store's accounting records. In addition, Christina was the co-manager of the DECA store, and she qualified for the DECA National Conference in Nashville, Tennessee, where she and her fellow classmate, Stylene Shope, would have the opportunity to present their business manual detailing all the business operations of the DECA store. Unfortunately, due to the school closures throughout the country and the cancellation of the National DECA Conference, she was not able to do so. We wish Christina the greatest success next year, where she will attend the University of Nevada, Las Vegas to pursue a degree in business administration.
The ELD program would like to recognize Dorcas Rusamuka and Edwige Rusamuka as outstanding seniors. Since they arrived in the United States and became part of our North Central family last year, they have embraced opportunities to challenge themselves, both academically and extracurricularly. They both became members of the girls' cross-country team, and this year, Dorcas enrolled at New Tech Skills Center, where she studied pre-medical assisting while maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Edwige, who also currently has a 4.0, made such impressive progress on her reading lexile that she earned advancement to the next level of ELD English at second semester, and she has been accepted to study at Whitworth University in the fall. If time allowed, I could give many more examples of their academic excellence, but I would also like to recognize them for their kindness and outstanding character. With their fluency in multiple languages, intellectual curiosity, kind-heartedness, and willingness to embrace challenges, We know that both Dorcas and Edwige will find success in whatever post-secondary paths they pursue. We are so proud of both of you.
Hello, my name is Leah Dack and I am the drama teacher at North Central High School, and my outstanding senior would be Porter Lawrence. Not only is he the Mass Club president for this year and had to arrange fundraisers and plan all the Mass Club meetings and events, he's also a two-time national qualifier for his division in monologues. Last year he actually had the opportunity to defend his outstanding and superior score by performing in nationals, and he maintained his superior score, and it's the first time ever in North Central history that we have had somebody do that. He also has been accepted into the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. He shows up to every extracurricular event we have, such as anytime the middle schools have a performance, any weekend jobs we have for stagecraft and building and cleaning. Porter is just always there, willing to step up, willing to help out where he can and build the community and build the department. And I am so proud and honored to have been able to work with him for his 2 years at North Central High School. Also, fun fact, also knowing Porter since he was about 13 years old. So I am proud to nominate him and have him as the 2019-2020 Outstanding Senior for Drama.
The fitness department at NC this year has two outstanding seniors that we would like to recognize for their hard work and commitment in their fitness classes every single day. Both of these students are in weights classes. Both of these students exhibit the traits that it takes to become a well-rounded person physically and mentally through their hard work and efforts in the weight room on a daily basis. Our first winner is Kristen Murphy. Kristen's a multi-sport athlete who has been in the weights class for many years, and every single day comes in, exhibits great leadership and hard work, and does her best to make herself a well-rounded person and athlete. Our second nominee, Blake Maxwell, is not in any school athletics, and this was his first year in the weight room. However, Blake came in and determined to make himself the strongest, fittest person he could be, walking out of the weight room every single day, dripping in sweat, taking on every challenge that could be thrown his way. Both of these students, Blake and Kristen, are highly deserving of the Outstanding Senior Award, and we as teachers wish them all the best in the future.
According to Frederick Douglass, you are not judged from the heights that you have risen, but from the depths that you have climbed. And when I think about an award, and I wish that sometimes we would take into consideration the fact that some students are having to overcome insurmountable odds to get to where they're at and accomplish what they have been able to achieve in terms of academic growth. I wish more awards were given to consider those challenges that certain students have had to face. And for an award like this, when I think about excellence, Amalu, you have stood out to me so much, and I've had the great privilege and honor of being able to be your teacher for the last 3 years and watch you grow from being that sophomore student in 10th grade honors to finding your voice and really standing out and kind of hitting your stride this year as a senior in African American literature. And I'm super proud of you and couldn't be more honored to have had the opportunity to put you up for an award like this and have my colleagues vote you in and agree that the growth that they have seen and getting to know you both as an academic and as an individual or athlete, that you are deserving of this kind of recognition. So congratulations. I wish I could be there in person to personally hand this to you, shake your hand, know that I am doing it virtually, that I miss you and look forward to staying in touch and watching you grow and kind of continue in that stride and accomplish great things at the next level. Congratulations.
I am so excited to honor Sonda Tang as the recipient of this year's Evening of Excellence English Award. Sonda came to this country from Burma when she was in elementary school. Learning English was a struggle for her, and so English never felt like her favorite class. But she applied the same consistent work ethic to English that she applied to all of her other classes, and she has excelled her senior year in her other classes and in English. She has maintained a consistent high A in my Native American literature class, an honor equaled only by one other student. In addition to being a scholar, Sonda demonstrates leadership and helps others. She is kind and thoughtful and has a giving spirit. She seeks opportunities to learn outside of the classroom. This year, she invited Warren Seiler to speak after attending his presentation at Gonzaga University. And she initiated a school-wide event that many students and community members could enjoy. She has maintained a consistent, positive attitude during school closure, setting goals for herself, staying on top of her classes, and helping take care of her family. Sonda is not only a conscientious and dedicated scholar, she is an athlete, challenging herself through track and field. Moreover, though, she is a wonderful human being. She is a joy to talk to and a pleasure to teach, and I am so honored to thank her for her scholarship by giving her this award.
Hi, I'm Emily Poffenberger. I'm the Math Department Lead at North Central High School, and it's my pleasure to announce our outstanding seniors for the year 2019-2020. Our first outstanding senior is Kristen Murphy. Kristen is a hardworking and dedicated student. Her Calc BC teacher, Mrs. Muncy, shared that Kristen has taken on the challenge of going straight from pre-calculus to calculus BC, and has been performing at the top of the class the entire year. Kristen's dedication to mathematical excellence is very impressive in a year where some of the most difficult and challenging material was covered remotely. The second outstanding senior is Alyssa Toney. Alyssa is a hard-working and impressive math student at North Central. She took Calculus AB as a sophomore and AP Statistics as a junior and received both 5s on their AP exams. I had the pleasure of teaching Alyssa in her sophomore year and was truly impressed with her work ethic and desire to be successful. Her Calc BC teacher, Mrs. Munsey, stated that Alyssa was near perfection this year in Calculus BC. Her hard work, dedication, and perseverance during the remote learning showed great dedication. We are so proud of both of these students. They are hardworking, dedicated, mathematical minds, and we wish them all the best.
What stands out for me is the way that Blake's able to attack any unanswerable question. He has this ability to take in massive amounts of factual information at once. I'm sure this is one of the things that makes his AP score so impressive, but then Blake can do something that few other students can do. He can take all of that information and apply it to some really creative problem solving. In his senior year, Blake used that ability to design a more efficient lithium-ion battery. It was such a compelling project that he enlisted the entire science department at North Central and the science departments of 2 universities to help him actually execute his design. I've had Blake for all 4 years he's been at North Central, and he's so loved, and he's going to be so missed. Liz only needs something explained to her once before she understands it. But her real secret is her ability to just put her head down, put her nose to the grindstone, tune everything else out, and just wheedle a problem down to its answer. She's precise and steadfast and patient. Last year, she was able to put all those skills towards extracting and sequencing 15,000-year-old mammoth DNA. And this year, she's collaborated with a local nonprofit to help understand how PCBs can be bioremediated from soil. She makes complicated professional lab procedures look easy, and she's always available to help another lab group or a younger student. Alyssa's on to bigger and better things for sure, but she's really going to be missed in the lab.
Hello. I am so pleased to be able to recognize the outstanding senior in world language this year. Bradford Vodden has enthusiastically pursued his language studies all 4 years, far surpassing the minimum requirement and making him part of a very elite group here at NC. During his time in levels 1, 2, and 3, Bradford earned 4s on every assessment. This year, he went a step further and became a content intern for Señora France. She writes, "He is an excellent content intern and the nicest kid you could have in your program. For me, in 4th year, he has worked to study prose, poetry, and culture, and he even went on to take the CBC assessment and earn his seal of biliteracy in Spanish. I second Mrs. France that he is a kind and friendly young man, and we are all so proud of his numerous accomplishments. Congratulations, Bradford, or should I say, Bradford."
Hi, I'm Mr. Loop, the Instrumental Music Director at North Central High School, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Adam Klein for the last 4 years. Adam works hard, has a positive attitude, and will be graduating with a full year's worth of additional credits beyond the required credit load. He has been the band and orchestra's principal clarinetist for the last 2 years and has done an exceptional job as drum major. Adam jumped into the job of drum major, taking command as a junior when the senior drum major unexpectedly dropped out of school. In short, Adam has consistently taken advantage of each opportunity that has come his way, and he has done so with enthusiasm, respect, kindness, and humor. Adam Klein is a young man of conscience, consideration, sensitivity, and ethics. And for those of us who have gotten to work with Adam, it has been nothing but a pleasure and an honor, and it is fitting that he should be recognized for his excellent work and service. Thank you, Adam. We all wish you the best. Take care.
I'm Carrie Trepas, school counselor at North Central High School, and together with our school community facilitator, Shamarika Nakamura, we are thrilled to share with you our most inspirational senior, LaShayla Turner. LaShayla is a perfect picture of two incredibly important human qualities. She works hard and she's kind. LaShayla has had significant challenges in her life, but she has never allowed those challenges to define her life. She works hard, and when she needs help, she asks for it. LaShayla is not afraid of hard work, including staying additional hours before and after school, seeking a tutor for her academics when she needs it, and holding down an important and heroic job in the nursing field. She's always willing to do what needs to be done in order to achieve her goals. Giving up is not an option for LaShayla. I met LaShayla when she was a brand new 9th grader, and she instantly made an impression on me. Watching her grow from a shy, quiet freshman to a confident and successful senior has been an incredible joy. I'm excited to watch her tackle the next phase of life, and I have no doubt that she will face whatever life throws at her with tenacity and bravery. She is a wonderful gift to the North Central family.
LaShayla Turner has excelled over many obstacles in her life and is the epitome of inspiration due to her ability to persevere. No matter the adversity presented, LaShayla seldom gives up, and when encountering difficulty, she seeks help. Whether it is staying additional hours before or after school, seeking a tutor, or even researching online, she is always willing to work hard and go the extra mile. LaShayla will do what she needs to in order to achieve her goals. She was determined to perform well in her pre-nursing classes at the Skill Center and did exactly that. Throughout her time in the class, she maintained an A and was even offered and accepted a position as a CNA at the nursing facility in which she volunteered at during the class. Watching her receive her pin at the Skill Center graduation, you could see in her eyes that nursing is her passion and her kind spirit will make it possible. Although LaShayla has faced a variety of challenges, she has been able to overcome due to her tenacious spirit. She has what many of us wish we could innately possess: grit, the ability to persevere in spite of difficulty. This is where her inspiration lies, her ability to keep pushing through to continually grow in times of discomfort. Not only is her grit inspiring, but her easygoing humor is contagious and makes her a joy to be around. She is kind, courageous, encouraging, and destined to achieve greatness. Although LaShayla's mom is not here in the physical sense, I imagine her to be beyond proud of the young woman that LaShayla has grown into. She inspires me daily, and I am beyond excited to see her accomplish her dream of graduating high school in the pursuit of becoming a nurse.